Those of you that have power poles, I'm going to show you how to clean them properly with a couple of little secrets. As you can see, these are pretty corroded up in there. And that's what happens is these little holes fill up with water, and then if you're not wiping down good enough, then they end up building up corrosion. And I'm going to show you the other side. And while I tell you about this, show you how clean this one is. You know, these are sometimes when you're wiping down your boat, you're like, I really don't want to have to go in and clean each one of these holes. But if you do what I show you today, the process will take about 30 minutes, about 15 minutes per pole, and you'll have poles that look almost brand new. And so I'm going to show you right here. I'm just going to show you some of this corrosion. Do you see that there? It's pretty nasty. And the secret that I use is Lysol. But you have to use the 10X, I think is what it's called. And this is the new version of it. It's called 2-in-1. And I'm going to, I really should get something to hold my phone. But I'm going to just put a little bit on a towel, and I'm going to show you how well this stuff works. Okay, so you can see right there I have some. I'm just going to put it in that really tough area there, and I just wipe it on like this. And I'll put a little bit there, a little bit there, and we'll just leave it on those 4 holes. Okay, and while that sits there for a second, you can, well actually usually I would just keep going down, right? So by the time you get to the bottom, it's time to start wiping off the top. And I'll show you how well this stuff works. You can see it dripped into this one here, but now, and then the next secret I use, and don't ask me why this works so good, but I use the Suds Lab CD ceramic detailer. And you would think that I would wipe this down with water, but believe it or not, I've done both, and I really like just spraying it with this and then doing a wipe down on it. And I'll show you right now what I mean. Now this hasn't had much time to set, so just assume that I've been going down here, and even without much time, I'll do a little spray on it, and I'll just wipe it down. I'm gonna just go in there, and I'll show you. There's 1 hole, there's 2 holes, there's 3, and there's 4. Okay? I want you to see how clean those are. And you see how quick that cleaned? And I didn't even let that sit there. Usually I'll let it sit there for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes while I work down each one of these inlets. But if you go down, look how built up this corrosion is. It's been probably at least 6 months since we've done this. And so that's probably 6 months worth of corrosion that's being built up. And then you get to these nice clean ones, which are right there. And literally when you wipe it down, I mean, you can see right there how you have corrosion and then completely clean. Isn't that amazing? And that, guys, is my secret. Give it a thumbs up on this video if you like it. And just to give a shout out to PowerPole. PowerPole sponsored my son at a very young age, and I just thought that was so cool of them to get behind him. And it took a little bit of work. I mean, we had to contact them and then do interviews, and every year since they've stayed on top of watching his career in bass fishing, and they've been so good to him. So we are true believers in PowerPole, the company, what they do and what they're working on. If you notice right here, we run the PowerPole Charge, and soon the PowerPole Move. But I just wanted to show you quickly how simple that is to clean up your power poles, and just using some very basic Lysol. And honestly, guys, I spray this, but you're probably better off just spraying it down with water and cleaning it, and then going back over it with whatever detailer that you like. So when I'm done here, I'm going to use that same product on this entire area, and it's going to be just spotless. So I haven't had it harm the paint at all. I also use it on my boat. If I get a lot of like buildup going across it, I'll just wipe it down and wipe it off real quick, and it works really good. And I haven't had issues as long as I get it off in time. I mean, and I'm saying wipe it down, and within like the next 1 minute to 2 minutes, you're taking it off, and then reapply your finish over top of it. If you're doing ceramic coating or whatever. And I've never had it blemish the gel coat. So that's it. How you clean your power poles. So hope you enjoyed it. Again, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. This is on my son's channel. Give him a subscription. Go like some of his videos. Talk to you guys later. All right, guys, I did this power pole. It took me less than 10 minutes. You can see just how, now I've got to wipe it down now. So, but you can see just how clean every single hole is that had corrosion in it. And that is the Werner's secret recipe to beautiful power poles. They're already beautiful, but keeping that beautiful power pole looking beautiful. So anyhow, there you go. Guys, if you give me a like on this video and subscribe, I'm gonna show you one more super cool tip. And if this doesn't top them all, I don't know what else to tell you, but it is this machine right here. You see what that is? Those are misters. See this hose? It goes over the boat, drops down in the water, and hopefully you have clean water where you're at. If not, you could pack some water in. You turn that around, you slide the battery in, close it up, and that battery will last about 4 hours. If you get a couple of batteries charged, you could do an 8-hour day of fishing. And this thing is amazing. Look at that. I mean, the mist on that, oh, it cools you down so good on these hot summer days. Look at my phone, it's all fogged up now. So I'm just gonna leave you with that tip. I picked this thing up for $120 down at, it was on sale down at Lowe's. Best $120 I've ever spent, because now we can go out in that hot sun and just turn that thing on, and we can hang out there, and that puts a nice cool mist across the entire boat while we're fishing. So there's your last tip. All right, guys, talk to you later.